Breathing underwater. Can't let you go now. Making it so hard. You got to know now. Ooh, taking it too far. Nothing to hold now. I'm falling apart. Out in the cold now. Breathing underwater. Breathing underwater now. I can't let go.
back, FDL enthusiasts. It's your boy Galloway bringing us in with another FDL stream for week 2. We got Debbie in production, the man, the myth, the dopamine, all the hypamine for this guy. And joining me is a new caster to the block. Just made a big premiere in week 1 against my team. This guy over here. It's Big Country. What's up, brother?
What's going on, you lovely people? Glad to be here tonight and to be with Galloway. And some people are already looking and it's like, hey, they could be relatives. Who knows? We got the beard going on, the glasses going on. You don't know about it. But looking for a great match to start on tonight against the
Indeed.
Dragons and the Wizards. Or sorry, not the Wizards. Sorry. Holy crap, the Dragons and the Unicorns.
Oh my god, he is my brother. He's crazy like I am. Yeah, man, this is it should be a fun opening match for this weekend. I'm looking forward to it. I don't know about you. You looking forward to it?
I am looking forward to it a lot. I'm like to seeing how the Dragons come back after that loss to my Owls. It was a very good matchup at that. I'm not going to say anything, though it was a sweep.
Here's
Sorry,
a
I got to put
knife
that
and
in
you're
there.
sticking it in.
But we are starting up, and here we go.
Yes, sir. And
Kickoff goal to start it off.
Here we go, indeed. A misfortune on the kickoff, and Cosme just beats Angel outright, who just barely was behind. And 2 seconds in, man, you really can't really say much. That's just an early quick off goal. Good job on the quick flip.
Can't complain about that not one little bit. You got a Kaz is 11-7 and an Angel is a 7, and that little bit of just a little bit more salary allows him to get in there. I guess I don't know, but we're back to the action now. We got a little bit more control as Angel tries to clear it over. Quick Koala hitting it off the sidewall. Crystal's got a hold of it. As long as Kaz's probably take it up the wall, Koala's like, nope, not doing that, not today. What a good demo by Angel. Slightly going. Do we have enough time? Oh, just off the post.
Oh, so close. You gotta love Koala really just jumping in, trying to put it on. And man, almost at it. Angel will get a good pop up. Gonna go for a second touch. Gets the ball over one. It's gonna be floating in front of the net. Angel unable to quite sink it, and I believe that was Cosme who gets the clear out. It was. And now Angel on defense beats Cosme. He's got no boost. Angel trying to put the ball on target. Crystal getting the save. But they're not out of the woodworks yet. Big Country Dragons are still trying to push this corner.
This is an absolutely... We got that quick off goal real quick, but now they're settling in to see how everybody's playing. Kaz is taking it down the field, taking it into the Owls' corner. Nice little shot, and almost had a double tap into the net. What a shot. Crystal's there. Can Kaz get in there? Still an open net. Kaz is there with with the Unicorn scoring on another one. The Unicorn sprinkled a little magic dust on the Dragons defense there.
I gotta tell you, man, the Unicorns really aren't known for being a violent creature, and they still aren't being violent, but in this battle of the mythical creatures right now, Unicorns starting off very strong. Dragons a little slow to warm up. Maybe they should breathe some fire on themselves. I don't know. Maybe they're a nice dragon.
Just a little bit. And we had a nice little save there from Quick Koala. Kaz takes it off the backboard, and Angel puts it back into the corner. Kaz off the corner again, up into the top. Angel's able to clear it over on the other side. Crystals, what the pressure's going on right now is absolutely insane from the Unicorns. It seems like the ball is just staying on the Dragon side.
Yep. The Unicorns are doing a really good job of keeping that pressure up.
And they're going right now. Kaz has got it. Quick Koala has a nice little 50 on the sidewall into their corner, playing a little quickly, and Crystal was able to get that out of here onto the Angels' side. Now Kaz is taking another shot into the goal with a save by Quick Koala. Absolutely good defense from Quick Koala. He's already got 2 saves for the night, which is half the game already just completed.
I tell you, man, I don't know what it is about players in Dominus, but they make good defensive players typically. However, it doesn't matter if you're taken out of the equation. And Cosme getting the great demo, which put Angel in a very awkward situation. And I think he maybe thought it was just going in. Just wasn't ready for the bounce awkwardly like that. And oh, Chrysler there just getting there in time to score it.
Yep.
And
Looks like the
now,
unicorn. Looks like the
oh,
unicorn's horn is sharpening. Is a little bit sharper than those dragon claws right now, unfortunately. But
indeed,
Crystal,
they really sharpened their horns to try to pierce through the dragon's scales, and it seems to be working, man. Especially with another demo like that.
and Angel, or sorry, that was Quick Koala bringing it up into the air. A little bit more. If we're going to get a save. Oh, what a good save by Chrysler there. That could have been a nice little momentum booster. Oh,
Indeed,
over net.
ooh, and
Over
also a
Kaz.
double commit, and
There you go.
Koala using that mechanical skill of his just to stop on the dime. Good, a really good stop from him actually too. It just puts it top right, 8-ball corner pocket. Just no chance to save it.
What a goal. The Dragons finally were able to get a goal in and turn that unicorn into a mythical spectator. And we got
Indeed.
another kickoff, and Kaz is, going to take it into the open net, and that was almost a really good one. We got a demo by Kaz. Quick Koala by himself, 2v1. Take it at midfield. Nice little bump like Chrysler. Angel's trying to take it over here, and control right now is
Ooh.
weird, but here we go. Oh, so close. Angel just could not keep control of it.
Indeed, he was so close. I don't know if you saw that or not, but he was very close to getting a demo off on him on Cosme too. And if he did, man, that would have left Angel in a beautiful situation.
Yes, it would have been. And got to get this momentum going. Yes, it's 3-1, but they still got at least got a minute left, and they can get something out of here. It should be good to go, at least until the next match. But it's not over until the fat lady sings, and I ain't sung it yet.
Indeed, and they don't want to hear me singing, so.
Another demo by freaking unicorns.
I'll tell you, man, this is aggressive. Which, to be fair, I expected this from Cosme. I know who their SO is, their significant other, and they're a demoing fiend too. And the thing about both of these, they're very effective with their demos. A lot of times they'll get those annoyance demos, the backfield or just at random times, but they also go for those very effective ones right when the play happens. And Chrysler is just doing the same, trying to get the demo on Koala, couldn't quite get it. Koala trying to turn it around to try to get some kind of offense going. Gets the buff on Chrysler to give Angel the time to try to step on the wall, and just can't get it past Cosme, who just patiently waits for it. Now try to dribble it. Gets the demo once more. Angel gets a stop. This could be a breakaway if he can get there in time and put it in. He can't quite.
Man.
Cosme saving it, and the quick hope is just
That's such heartbreaking. That momentum shift would have been really nice, but the unicorns come out 3-1 on top. What a first game! What a first game for me, which I'm happy to see. The good scoring, good passing, great saves on both sides, with the unicorns having 4 and the dragons having 5. Unfortunately, the dragons just couldn't get the offensive pressure going to keep. Even though they had 6 shots, the unicorns 8. Unicorns were keeping them at bay.
indeed not just keeping them at bay, but just like not allowing them to just do much at all. The dragons felt like they really had to just work to get stuff going, and they were able to get stuff going. Especially like towards the end where we saw that they just couldn't get it to actually sync and convert, which left them into the unfortunate situation. However, after the strong start from the unicorns, I felt like the dragons did better towards the end at slowing it down, finding themselves. I'll be very interested to see how this game 2 goes.
Me as well, and it's this is a little bit of reminiscent of what happened on game 1 last week. The Dragons started coming off slow, and we know what happened on game 2 where they came back firing hot right out of the gate. And let's see if they can get it going again.
Indeed, and more these. We're just waiting for these clowns to join up, so we can actually. I want to see what happens in game 2, man.
Yes.
Why are they prolonging this? They're just torturing me. I think my own team knows I'm casting them right now. They just want to mess with me, man. They're after me.
Well, we have a good kickoff right out of the bat, and Angel of the Bronx is going to take control of this. Kaz gets it onto the goal, but Quick Koala was able to save that. Chrysler up top, just a little too high for him, and good little 50 by Kaz. We got 2-on-1 situation, but Angel's able to clear it on to the other side.
Indeed, and Cosme, nice catch, pushing it back to the teammate too. A good play. Angel getting the bump though, and the demo. Oh, Angel following through, getting a great bump. Then the follow-up demo, allowing just Koala to throw it from the corner, or almost not quite the corner, putting Dodge Chrysler there. And it's just an awkward situation. Dodge not sponsoring this stream, but they should. And just like that, Dragons get their first goal of this game.
Yep, and the Unicorns got a taste of the. We're getting a taste of the Dragon Fire on the field that time. That's what I was talking about from them last time. It seems like it takes them about a game or so to get warmed up, but when they do, they're flying high for sure. As Angel's on the sidewall, keeping it on the ground, close to the wall. Kaz with a good little backflip and quick koala. I'm liking what I'm seeing now from the Dragons. We got an open goal, and freaking Angel in there with another goal.
And just like that, the pressure from the Dragons is so much different now. And it's unfortunate because Cosme was already out of the play. Was trying to go for the demo on Koala, was just too slow getting there for it. Just allowing him to get a good pass, whereas the power was awkward enough for Chrysler to just not be able to do anything. And just like that, Koala beats him. If Angel can get there in the race, it couldn't beat Koala though. Not Koala. Could beat Cosme though. And just Cosme did a great job clearing it out. Now trying to get it around one. Can't. Gets demoed for the troubles. Now it's a brief 201. Big country. This is looking a little bit dangerous for the
Unicorns. Yes, right, it is. It is absolutely nuts. Are we going to have another goal here? No, but quick while the pressure, offensive pressure that the Dragons have was not seen in that first game, which is absolutely amazing to see this time. And quick while try goes for another shot and can't get it. But their offensive pressure is a heck of a lot better than it was the first game around.
Indeed, and it was no. Oh, what a great 50! Chrysler doing a great job getting back. A good demo by Koala, but Cosme a little bit more prepared, ready for the demo, able to get back in time. No booster really pushes. Try to get the bump on Angel, can't do it. Angel beats the second, and just like that, up 3 for the Dragons. A complete turnaround from the last game, and much earlier too.
Complete turnaround is very, very much said. This was absolutely amazing. This is what I seen last week from the Dragons. The Angel's keeping the pressure up. He's getting the touches, getting the 50s that he needs to help carry this team right now, because he is right now 2 shots on 2 goals. He's shooting 100%. Oh, and as I'm saying that, Chrysler comes up and makes a score over Quick Koala.
Indeed, an Angel there trying to get his first assist of the game, goes for it, but assist is the wrong team. I can say this because I'm the GM of the Dragons, so I will make fun of my team. But it was the first goal for the Unicorns.
Well, I'm still a rookie in this league, so I can't really say much of that. But oh no, if Quick Koala tried to go up, and
great save.
Angel had a great save there. Kaz trying to get a little off the wall shot, no going, so we got a 2-on-1 situation. But Chrysler's able to get that goal up, and Angel's there to take it away.
Indeed,
and
Cosme.
This is absolutely great. Double touch, nothing, nope. Oh, here we go. Little double commit, but it's fine. He was trying to get that in there. Can't really get a nice touch on there. Quick Koala off the backboard. Is Angel going to get up there? Do we see Angel quick? There it is. Just couldn't get the shot off.
Indeed, tried to go for a pass and just really couldn't quite get it. No, great 50 by Chrysler, but Cosme a little too far back. Probably for the better though, because Angel was already on top of that. Koala unable to quite get it. And now it's going to be a shot by Chrysler. Goes a little wide. Angel clears it out to the corner. 50's in the corner, still there. Cosme's going to try to take it, but it just fell to the awkward side. A great demo by Chrysler. But Koala was about to bang that clear, but because of that demo, Angel had to be patient. Could not just full charge it. That was beautiful decision making by the Unicorns.
Yes,
it
was.
Struggling to find that second goal though.
They are. They got 1:20 left, and that second goal, they not able to get the shot that they're wanting.
Ooh, what a 50!
And the defense is there with Quick Koala, absolutely crazy. Now we got Kaz trying to get there. A little bit of a bad touch with Kaz just whiffing on the ball, and now they just clear it onto the other side. Quick Koala and Angel are doing a phenomenal job with a good little pass in the goal. What a passing play!
And country, this is a complete turnaround for for the second game. The first game was just unicorns, just dominating, dragons fighting back, but to no avail. And now it's just dragons almost can do no wrong. The unicorns still fighting hard and getting good looks, but this is almost a new dragons team from that game one.
It very much is. Their shots wasn't on goal on for the game one, but game two, it seems like they can't do, like you said, can't do no wrong. They're shooting 50% at 4 goals and 8 shots total, which is insane to hear here in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
But and the pressure that the Dragons have had on this entire time is amazing. They're not letting up on these unicorn team at all.
Indeed, and stuff like that. Even if you don't get the touch you want or quite miss it, if you still go up in situations like that, you force a team to be patient. You force them to wait, and it's just the Dragons been doing good. And just unfortunately, Angel didn't have the boost needed here to go up for the second touch. A great job by Crosser to get that ball over Koala, and just like that, Unicorns. Very difficult road to come back to tie this, but within striking distance, just about.
I've seen bigger miracles happen. They just got to score one really quick for it to happen. And with Angel missing it, this could very well happen if he gets the goal and it's in. We have a chance for a tie game to go. 7 seconds, they're down by 1. What am I telling you? A miracle could happen tonight.
Hey, you shut your mouth. No, that was a very good job to get there off that kickoff for, I forgot who it was who scored, Kazumi. For Kazumi to get there. Great angle, too. A very beautiful shot. Now Kazumi, once again, trying to go up and lose the boost. Oh. And just like that, the throwing match from the Dragons ends. Not sure. But just like that, the Dragons are able to hold off in this game 2 to bring the series back up tied 1-1. We saw Unicorns take charge of game 1. We saw Dragons take charge of game 2 up until about 30 seconds remaining. Do we see the Dragons continue to just put on the same kind of pressure? Or do we see the Unicorns who seem to, towards the end, start getting it together, adapting to the Dragons' offensive, and just take it game 3 again?
Now, if the Dragons can keep the offensive pressure that they had against the Unicorns, I think the Angel and Quick Koala will take game 3. If they hold back and try to play a little passive, Unicorns are going to run all over them, unfortunately. And I do want to point out one thing. I'm sorry to say this, but also at the same time, congratulations to the Dragons for winning their first game of the season. Sorry, I had to throw that in there.
Somebody ban this man. It
was a good one. It was a good win for him. It was absolutely amazing. So let's get into game 4. And hey, who knows? Maybe we get 5 games tonight.
Game 3, my good sir.
Sorry, you're right. Game 3. See, Newcastle curse. I'm telling you, I can't do it right.
I did find my brother, but he's an older brother. Dagnammit, his dementia's kicking in early.
Is that your dad?
No, it's uncle. Come on, man.
Oh, uncle.
And great 50 by Angel. Koala unable to quite get it. Kazumi getting a better 50, and that's just going to fall right in for the first
just a
goal.
Really good 50. That's so unfortunate on the Dragons' part. That's just a really good 50.
Koala just got too far underneath the ball, allowing Kazumi to get up and above, and just an excellent 50. That's just.
See, that's one thing with he's rocking the Dominus right now, or at least the Dominus hitbox. And that's one thing I don't like about it is that the fact that, oh my God, we got another shot in. Are they going to get to it? Nope.
Ooh.
But the Dominus hitbox is so much slimmer vertically that you have to get on mid to top of the ball to be able to save it. And he was right there underneath it.
Indeed. And a great fake by Kazumi gives Chrysler the chance, but couldn't quite get it on target. Kazumi trying to keep it in offense. Going for the demo on Koala. I think gets the bump, but not in time. So Angel and Koala both low boost. Versus a Kazumi who's got full boost and a
demo. What a demo!
I'm about to say with full boost and blood in their eyes, and oh my God, not even time to say it. Just goes out, daggers, just sharpened.
What a great offensive pressure and offensive game on that. Chrysler just says, yeah, you can take the point. I'm going to take the demo, make a team play, and get the ball in there.
Hey, in twos, sometimes people like their ones and their mechs, but in twos, man, those team plays are just as beautiful. We absolutely love them here.
I'm not a ones player. I do need to play. I have identified myself that I need to play ones more to get better at the game.
Nope, never say that. Nope. Don't
Never say that.
Never touch ones. It's a lie. It's like the cake, except worse.
Oh, we got a miss. Open net. Can he save it? Oh, Chrysler with the save.
Oh, Koala though.
Koala with the good picking up the trash. That was that of the Dragon shot, or actually, sorry, the Chrysler save. I apologize. What a shot! Great aerial to come in, jumped a little further back, but hey, it went in the net.
And honestly, it's a great attempt by Chrysler as well to get to that ball, who is as far away as possible as it could be. I don't think it was quite in, but you cannot tell from that point of view, that angle. That is so close. That's a great job to get there and get a hand on that 250 it. It's just unfortunate how that 50 worked in their favor. Chrysler gets the demo. But
do we have another 50? Nope.
The demo actually works in the favor of the Dragons this time. They can count themselves a little bit lucky.
I would agree with you on that. If they hadn't had that demo, that could have been the Unicorns could have had one car down the field right into an open net.
Indeed. But now it's just the Dragons trying to push with Angel, trying to get it center, unable to get past the brick wall that was Chrysler. A 50 from Koala, though, gets both of the Unicorns. However, Angel a little far back getting boosted. Shot by Koala. Saved by Cosme. Angel will try, avoids the demo, which leaves the Unicorns in a little bit dangerous situation, but Koala unable to quite get control of it in the air. A great pass by Angel. Cosme clears it out, and Big Country. This is a lot of action on this one side. It might turn into a counterattack here.
Very much so. And the fact that, well, the counterattack's now over, and let's get it going. But that offensive pressure is what I'm talking about. They need to keep it up. And since they've done it, and good save by Quick Koala from a shot from Chrysler. But they need to keep this pressure going if they want to get up here and tie it. And we got the ball down the field. Nice little wave dash, or wave dash attempt. We got a shot by Koala and into the net. What a play there. Nice to bring it over by Angel from the corner to the net. And Quick Koala was able to scoop it on in there and get it. A 2-2 game with a 1:55 left in this match.
Indeed, that was a great job by Angel hustling out there, and a beautiful shot by Koala, not to hit the crossbar, just soft enough for that dominance power just to keep it from just going wild. And just like that, it's a tied game, dude. This is just
one bad flip would have put that right into the crossbar. It was nice.
Indeed.
Nice heads-up play for him to not put that flip onto it.
Indeed, and it's going to be a little bit awkward. Dragons racing back. Angel doing a great job not giving the boost, but keeping Chrysler from just putting that center. And now Koala going to try to get it going. Gets it to the corner, but Cosme's going to play that around. Gets it to the corner for the teammate. Angel trying to pick it off, unable to get his car on it. Goes for the demo, can't quite get it, but pushes Cosme off. And this is going to be a breakaway. Angel gets control of it, and just like that, little misfortune for the Unicorns, but Angel from the Dragons
They were
able to make it happen.
A little too far. That's all that was. Chrysler just pushed up a little too far to try to capitalize off of Kaz's shot, and unfortunately, it bit him in the butt. That was nuts. And we have another kickoff going the Dragons' way. We have a quick shot, but not going in. Chrysler putting it in the corner. Koala's up and was able to clear it on that side, and we may have another goal. Quick goal. We have a shot. He gets it in.
And the Dragons coming alive here in the last final minute. They saw what happened last game. They're not trying to leave anything else up to just resting. They don't want to rest in the laurels after the Unicorns got 2 quick goals. They saw that, and their last minute they said, "No, we're not taking it easy. Push it."
Right now, the Unicorn defense is having no match on the fiery breath of the Dragons. It's absolutely great to see how they're going. They had the momentum going in the second, coming in from the second game, and now they've pushed it on in there after a slow start. We got another shot in, though. Just a small whiff, and what a demo there.
Honestly, I'm not mad at the demo. That one I like better. Mostly because the first one, you put the defender back on defense.
Yep.
So I like the effort. I like the thought of it. Get in their mind, but that's an
Yeah,
even better demo. Angel getting the demo on Cosme, just allowing Koala just to dribble it in, just like that. 15 seconds left, down 3 goals, man. It can happen. But I think that's the nail in the coffin for this one here.
I
Dragons
think
just
if it
went
had been
off.
2 goals, like I said, it'd been possible, but 3,
Yeah.
I don't think so. And Koala putting on a shooting clinic right now of 4 goals with 5 shots. Absolutely amazing play. And we got another shot off of Koala.
God, this man.
Making that 5 for 5. Well, hold on, yeah. It was an
Oh.
own goal.
Oh no. Not
See,
the
oh,
goal.
no.
That's an exclamation mark Eagles if I've ever seen it. Oh no, big country for since you don't know it. Eagles are notorious for own goals. So now every time that somebody does it, it's always exclamation mark Eagles. And now Koala doing a great job coming alive this game 3. Just sitting back, making sure no goals can go in, and like that, Dragons are now match point going into game 4 against this Unicorns, which has been a very strong team and aggressive too. But the Dragons have adapted to it and are not panicking after the demo happens. And that's the biggest key to winning here.
Very much so. The Dragons have got their claws on the Unicorn Horde right now, pressing them down to the ground. Just a little bit more pressure into this game 4 to keep it going. If they win it, they're going to snap that horn off, and the Dragons are going to come with the win. It's absolutely amazing for my first match to see how this has been played out, and it's a great match overall. It's not been a blowout. Unfortunately, this one was a little bit with a 6-2 win with the Dragons, but for the most part, it's been a very clean game on both sides of the ball. Little double commit and a little open net misses, but hey, we're all there. We're in Origin for a reason, so there's that. But it's been a very good match overall.
Let me tell you, brother, double commits don't stop once you leave Origin. It just
You're
becomes
not
even worse when they happen. When they happen in the expert, it's just even more ugly. But
wrong.
it's just sometimes they've got to happen because sometimes you don't have the chance to communicate. Sometimes you panic because oh my god, they're fixing to just shoot it. Rush back. They happen. I think just the difference this game 3 or that game 3 was Dragons not panicking as much. They kept calmer and more sure of their actions. A great pass by Koala. Angel unable to get around and causing me, but there to follow it up. Chrysler unable to get back in time though, which is unfortunate. But I think, well, no, I was about to say the first time Dragons scored, they won. But then this game 3, Unicorn scored first. So I was about to say I found a pattern, but maybe not quite.
No pattern yet. But I will say after that last game and now the first goal, what a backwards play there. That was near. That was weird. But I will say after the slaughter of game 3 and now the first goal in game 4 being scored by the Dragons, I think the confidence from the Unicorns are not completely gone, but it's down. What a demo by Kaz. What a great play there. Unfortunately, it puts Angel back on the other side. We got a pass over to Kaz, but Angel's able to complete it and into an open net just off by the post. Wow.
My Lord. This Dragon team is just hitting the post constantly. An awkward 50 by Crossford just rushing Koala. Able to just fling it off his cart from Koala, getting a little bit too speedy. Oh, man.
What a play. Absolutely amazing for them to get that 50 off of Koala. Unfortunate for the Dragons, but we now have a 1-1 game with 4:09 left in this game.
Indeed, man. This is shaping up to be a very good game 4. Ooh, great job by Chrysler, who I feel like Chrysler is starting to get more aggressive. Oh, no.
Almost a rule 1.
The rule 1 almost happened.
Which is crazy. And Angel was almost with a mechanical play there for put it into the net, but the Unicorns were able to say no. We're not letting you do this right now. Our defense, we were down game 3. Our defense is tightening it up a little bit more, and they're playing very defensively in a way, but it's working in their favor as well.
Indeed, dude. This Dragon team is really putting the screws to the defensive Unicorns. They're really just keeping it aggressive, just really dancing around the goals, making this Unicorn team having to just scramble back and forth. However, right there, finally getting a breath, Christ were able to get not only the ball out, but get another notch to his belt in the demos. But this beats
He's
beats
going
the
to have enough.
shot.
He's going to have enough.
Oh,
Oh, just the miss. Just mistimed it just a little bit. And Angel was able to adjust and get that whiff off from Chrysler to put the ball in the net. He was almost there to make a miraculous save. That was absolutely amazing by Chrysler. Unfortunately, it didn't work out.
ran out of boost. Didn't have the fun juice to keep going, and fortunately for the Dragons, they were able to get back. Now Koala, with all the boost in the world, trying to get it around Kazumi. Gets it to where Kazumi can get to it, clears it out to the corner, and now an awkward 50 sends it flying to the Dragon side.
Absolutely amazing. And Kaz and the Unicorns are trying to put a little bit more pressure on these Dragons, see if they will break at any point. Good little push down in there, but Angel's able to clear it out, bring it there. I think he's going to try to slow this down just a little bit. And air dribble, and Chrysler was able to just clear it out there and said, no, you're not doing that to me. You were down one. My defense is going to be there. We're not letting you do this right now.
I got really scared for the Unicorns for a second there. This could be very dangerous if he can get there in time. Oh.
If he'd have just passed it, Angel was right there to just to drop it in. It was a good attempt, but the angle was just a little too tight for him.
Indeed, but a great demo by Angel. Oh, even better stop by Chrysler. That stop was crucial. If it got past him, that was just going to be a goal.
It is.
He's just coming alive this game for.
Absolutely amazing. And the offensive pressure from the Unicorns in that corner. They're trying to keep it on this side. They don't want it on the other side anymore. Angel's going to try to clear it out there. Chrysler's able to get it away from Angel.
Ooh,
and now the ball's right over onto the Unicorn side.
This has really turned into a fantastic series, man. These two teams are just going at it. Kazumi unable to get that touch. Been great, and Angel beating the second man. If Koala can get this on target, he does.
Dead center.
Oh, and just like that, Dragons finally get that safety net or safety goal.
Right now, that
Dragons are on. I don't want to say fire right now because Unicorns has easily shown that they can make up this distance, and they've done it with less time.
Right
but
now,
this is slowly becoming more difficult.
Very much so, and the Dragons right now, that claws on that horn is cracking. That horn's cracking right now, but is it going to end up breaking, or are we going to be able to? Is the Unicorn going to be able to get their head off of the Dragon's claw?
I'm telling you, man. There's just no telling against these two teams. They're just so back and forth, doing a great job. This is going to be awkward. Koala does a great job keeping it in front of the net. Angel unable to quite put it down. Now this is going to be an awkward rush back to the defense for the Dragons. Low boost. Chrysler just able to get all the time in the world, but a fantastic 50 by Koala, who does not get credited the save for that. That is criminal.
It's criminal. That would have been so great. And can we get it in there? No. Unfortunate. They're running out of time. The horn is breaking even more. They've got to get this goal in quick just to have a chance. And unfortunately, I think that's going to do it. And the Dragons are going to take the 3-1 win over the Unicorns.
Hey, it's not over quite yet, man. Okay. Well, it's okay. You know what? The caster curse this time is a blessing. The caster blessing has begun. My boys, the Dragons. No bias. I absolutely love this Unicorn team. I truly love this team. They did a fantastic job against my Dragons. However, they pulled it out in the 3-1 victory. We'll see if we can get any of these teams in for our players in for an interview. But man, big country, what an opening series to this night.
No kidding. Absolutely crazy. The Dragons came down, losing game one, gained their composure, and were able to pull it out in games 2, 3, and 4 in not dominant fashion, but in great fashion to take the series win of 3-1. Absolutely crazy. The Dragons, again, they lost last week to the Owls. Couldn't.
Well,
series was over with. Hold on. Series was over then. They picked their head back up after that win, and like, you know what? We've got this. Put ourselves together. We got it. Come over here to the Unicorns and absolutely take control. It's absolutely amazing to see them bounce back the way that they did.
They did a fantastic job, and unfortunately, there's just not enough time for interviews to happen. But that doesn't mean FTL is over, ladies and gentlemen. At 9 o'clock in 12 short minutes, we're going up to Expert League with the Griffins versus the Gators. You're not going to want to miss that. And at 10 o'clock, we're going to Star League with the Coyotes and Penguins. Plenty more of good action. All these teams have performed well. You're not going to want to miss it. Come back. We'll see you in 10.
See you in 10, guys. Have a good one.
All I wanna do is to put my arms around you and watch these moments fall back into place. All I wanna do is to make you stop and love me. How can I be blue when you catch me in these feelings like okay. I love you, I do need you, I do love you, I do need you, I love you, I do need you, oh, I love you, I do need you, oh, I love you, I do need you, I do love you, I do need you, I love you, I do need you, oh, I love you, I do need you. All I wanna do is to put my arms around you and watch these moments fall back into place. All I wanna do is to make you stop and love me. How can I be blue when you catch me in these feelings like okay. I love you, I do, I need you, I do, I love you, I do, I need you, I love you, I do, I need you, oh, I love you, I do, need you, oh, I love you, I do, need you, I do, I love you, I do, need you, I love you, I do, need you, oh, I love you, I do, need you. Dancing in the shadows, waiting for new light, being with you. And this new sunrise is upon us. A new sunrise is all we need. New sunrise is upon us. A new sunrise is all we need. We can take our time now. We can take it slow. So many hours to
Welcome back, FDL. It's your boy Galloway again for the 9 o'clock matchup. We have a little bit of a correction. Not my fault, production team fault. But
Yeah, I
we
know.
have-
All their fault.
Yes, we have Penguins versus the Vipers instead. A B team versus B team. But before we get to them nerds, let's talk about my co-host or co-caster who has changed up on me. Hello, co-caster.
Oh, hi, Galloway. How are you this evening?
Oh my god, I'm doing fantastic now that you're here.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to be here. I didn't get to cast any games in week one, so it's good to be back for week two to get some action. My first cast of the season. I know you've had a couple so far, so I'm ready to get back into the swing of things.
Heck yeah, we all are. And speaking of getting into the swing of things, we'll get these players joining in who are swinging up the next round of games for us. Mayhem, Zyros versus Tron, Devil Jacob. It's a B versus B, and we saw a strong performance from this B team from the Penguins last week. But this is not a lineup that's being used yet for the Vipers, so I'll be very interested to see how this goes.
Yeah, it'll certainly be interesting. I mean, I'm familiar with just about everybody in this lobby. I think Mayhem's probably the person who I'm least familiar with. I know I've played against Devil Jacob many seasons ago. I've casted Tron plenty of times. I've played against Zyros multiple times. So this is certainly looking to
Unfortunate for
be.
you.
Yeah, very unfortunately for me, that is very true. As Mayhem gets this around and is gonna get the scoring started here, we'll put in the first one for the Penguins, taking an early lead.
Indeed, and very convincing too. That was a great shot and flick by Mayhem, opening it up 40 seconds into this. And you know, that's what I come to. I've scrambled against this precise team from the Penguins, and that's what I come to expect from Mayhem. He's going to use that dominance, and he's going to do it better than me. Which, not saying much because I'm absolutely garbage in this game. He uses it very well, and Unfortunately, the open nets are the hardest in the game. Zyro's unable to quite make it work, but makes up for it with a demo on Jacob, not allowing this Vipers to really get much going here.
Yeah, it was a good demo. You know, you want to see those. You want to see those shots go in. You're not necessarily going to get too many of those, especially that open. But good job getting that demo on that play. And Mayhem gonna have another one. Gonna throw that in. And I do have to say the preset is looking clean with that SSG decal and the gold dominus. It is looking fine.
Very fine, and that's a very ADHD kid. I like the shiny.
Yeah, that's exactly where I'm at too. Is it looks very shiny. I want to steal it, and that's kind of where I'm at with that preset. But Mayhem gonna try to take this one off the wall, is not able to do so. Tron has this in midfield, can't do anything out of boost. Gonna back off, no touch from Zyros. Mayhem with a good 50, has a bit more boost. Can't find anything on that play. Gave enough time for Zyros to get this ball into the zone, and developing some pressure are the Penguins. Mayhem has this, gets another touch. This one's around, it's in the middle, and Zyros not gonna miss that one. Gonna put it in. 3-0 Penguins.
You know, this has really been just the Penguin show.
It's been the Mayhem show.
I mean, true, but let's not take it away from Zyros. As much as we want to, let's not take it away from him. He's gotten some good bumps, demos.
Yes.
He's been a good pass here and there that just never lined up, and he's got to go. The Penguins are just really on fire, and neither of the Penguins have even gotten above 50 points yet.
Oh my goodness.
Tron almost getting the save that was desperately needed. Couldn't quite after Zyros getting a great pass. This has really just been nothing but the Penguins just exploding. And the Vipers are still trying to come out of their snake hole. They have not gotten above ground yet.
Yeah, they're still trying to figure things out. The Penguins looking icy as Mayhem up for another one. Gonna tap this in, and it is 5-0. This is really the Mayhem show. 4 goals, 4 shots, 1 assist on 5 goals for his team, and that's a great stat line for a full game. We're not even halfway through game 1. The Vipers really got to figure something out. I really hope that this is just some game 1 jitters. You know, I don't know if these guys have been on stream yet this season. It can always be a little nerve-wracking when you get that first streamed game of the season. It can take a little bit to settle in, and hopefully they do. And Devil Jacob settling in very nicely, tapping that one in off of the pass from Tron. Gives a nice little pop. And Jacob with the follow, and Mayhem not able to reach that one. And it's not a lot. At least they got one back. They have something.
I mean, that's a pretty convincing way to stop the bleeding. I mean, it's still a very deep cut wound. But that double commit is not going to make things easier, though. But Zyros unable to
my goodness!
The open net's the hardest net.
It really is.
But that goal from the Vipers is closer to what we know they can do. We know this is a solid team from the Vipers. They just got to warm up, especially with Jacob and Tron. Tron makes an excellent support player, and Jacob, you know, we know how well he can do on offense if you allow him to set up and just do his thing. And just the Penguins really have not relented enough to give him the freedom to do it. They've done a great job of just pressuring this Vipers team, and Vipers figuring stuff out, starting to break free more and more. It's just not going to be easy. A great save, though, Blade.
Yeah, it is a great save, and they keep putting this ball to Zyros, and Zyros just keeps putting it on net, trying, and there he goes, gets that one. His shooting has been the greatest, but it has worked out where it's needed to. And truthfully, in a game like this, I can't really harp too hard about missed shots when you're up 6-1. They're hitting enough. The pressure is there. Sure, I can nitpick that a little bit in a different game. Those ones might be a bit more crucial, but they are absolutely cruising right now. Vipers still trying to find something. There's this ball up in the air. Jacob gets a backflip on that one. Tron going to push this one forward, trying to collect this in the corner. Mayhem trying to send this over top of him. They can't. They're just going to have a little dance back and forth in the corner. Zyros breaks this one up, puts it into the midfield. And coming down on a minute left, this Vipers team still looking a little anemic as Zyros with an unbelievable save, having to dodge the demo and get his car back to that using his flip, stopping it on the goal line. Mayhem up with it. Zyros trying to push up to follow. Doesn't have too much boost. Can't find this around Tron. And now down to 45 seconds. And what do the Vipers have to do in game 2? How do you not have this happen?
I hate to say this, but they got to speed up. They're a little bit slow on things. They seem to be just shaky. The Penguins were just getting free run of the racing lanes, just going full speed, not having to hardly slow down, which is just working out well. We know this team could play faster. That's a great job by Jacob. Try to get it on, but Mayhem just able to not let it happen. They're just, the Vipers in there are just a little too slow to things. You don't always have to speed it up to beat a team that's faster than you, but you can't play it at their pace. You have to force them into yours, especially a team like this. If you allow them just to control momentum, control the pressure, it's just going to suffocate you like they did in this game here. And Vipers outshot 11-2. That's just Penguins only having to make one save, at least one that counted, and that's just not a winning stat line. It's obvious it is to say. That's painful.
No, it is not a winning stat line. Certainly a rough game one for the Vipers. I do agree with your point that you don't necessarily have to play as fast as the Penguins have been playing, but you do need to play your game. And if you're not going to play up to their speed, you do need to try to slow the game down, try to work around that. I did see a lot of times when the Penguins pushed up really far and the Vipers weren't able to punish that. I think maybe some longer clears, try to relieve some pressure in their half, is going to be a better look for them than just trying to turtle up in the defensive zone and then really try to establish possession in the offensive zone. That just doesn't seem to work. I'd like to see them maybe try more of a counterattacking game in this one if they're able to do so, and then maybe in game 3 try to really set up an offense. As Zyros getting an early shot that is turned away, no save given, but good chance for Jacob. Can't get that. And this one going the other way. Zyros, all he has to do is control, and he does, and he rolls that one in and lead back to the Penguins.
Yeah, and sometimes you can just play boomer ball. If you can, just go and hit the ball as far as you can out. Just get yourself a breather if need be. Controlling the mid, just making more passes to each other. Yeah, it's the twos league, which has more ones inherently, or inherently has more ones than threes does. But sometimes just making those passes earlier, not just for the shot, but just infield passes to each other, just make this team that's going to challenge and pressure things and just go speedy, make this team just fly everywhere. And what a shot from Mayhem to tuck that in. But if this team's going to play fast, make them run everywhere.
Yeah.
Just run them out of that fun juice that they're using so heavily. But we're seeing them control the boost as well.
Yeah, and that's certainly an important battle to try to win. The pressure that you can develop if you can get that ball into the offensive half, and especially get the ball into the offensive third, and keep it there and be able to control those opposing boosts. And then when on your rotations out, grab those mid boosts. It is so hard to get that ball out, and all you can do usually is boom it and allow the other team to reset the play and just come back, and all you end up doing is playing defenses. Devil Jacob sending that one towards net, can't find it. Tron getting back to this one and not able to, so it's just Jacob in the back as Tron still trying to get back to this ball, does pop it up, and a little bit of space given as Mayhem gets this one to the wall. 79 boost to his name, pops this one up, no one's chasing, looking for the double. Great job on the backboard from Devil Jacob to break that double tap attempt up. as he's going to take this, picks up this boost in the corner, and gets bumped off of the wall for all of his efforts as the Vipers look to set up in the offensive half.
Indeed, and just even on defense, you're just seeing the Penguins really just keep up the pressure constantly. They don't allow much free time, and trying to or make whoever it was from the Penguins trying to pressure Tron on defense, and just Tron able to not panic and just not the own goal or let the ball just float there. Vipers now trying to push this out. Devil Jacob trying to get it centered. Tron low boost. Challenges early, which is a smart decision. However, Zyros with a better winning the 50, setting Mayhem up there. Just that's rough. You got no boost. You can't play shadow defense against a team that's going to go speedy. So they're just going to try to demo you at that point. You have to challenge there, and it's just Zyros with the 50. Just
Yeah, it is. It's tough. It's tough when the way that you're being forced to play is where you have to challenge when they want you to challenge. You're going to lose a lot of those, especially on a 50 like that, where Zyros does have some time to really get behind the ball the way that he wants to. He's not having to dive in on that play. As this one is up, Zyros up, getting a great touch for this one down to Tron, and another great job, and Mayhem getting back across. That's one of the best opportunities we've really seen out of the Vipers in this game, and just an absolutely stunning display of defense. And Tron pushing a little too far up is not going to get punished for this. Does have it off of the backboard, but Zyros putting it towards the backboard again. Mayhem keeping it there. This ball still in a dangerous spot, popped up. Tron not going to go for this. Does pick up that mid boost. Zyros tapping this one. Mayhem trying to send it back into the corner. It goes. This one's still high in the wall in this Vipers half. Looking to escape is just Jacob with no boost, and that really is that is the boost game. It really just seems that the Vipers, they get the ball at midfield, and by the time that they're there is no boost.
yeah, they're not doing a good job. This is where maybe just going for more demos, because as soon as they got the demo, or Jacob got that demo in midfield, look, it's been almost nonstop Vipers taking control of the ball. I mean, maybe it's just throw them out. That's very dangerous. I tell you, Blake, the Vipers right now cannot buy a goal, much less a vow on Wheel of Fortune. They just cannot get much, and nothing's being given to them either. They're really, this is looking better than last game by far. If they get this double demo, it'd be looking even better, but unable to get it, couldn't get the ball center. Jacob's there to put that in.
Oh,
Mayhem able to get back for the save. Tron's going to try to bank this out center to Jacob. He gets, he touched it, but that was with all four wheels. That went nowhere. If he could have just got his car's butt on that ball, that's going over for a pass, and that was going to be a goal.
Ooh, good save from Tron, though. I really have to say a lot of it, what it's been, is that when they have had some time on offense, the backboard has been unbelievably well guarded. I know Zyros has made a couple great saves, as Mayhem putting a shot on there, turned away by Devil Jacob, and that the backboard just doesn't seem to be working. And I really don't know right now if the Vipers have the ability to find the boost that they need to attempt infield passes, as Mayhem looking for a double there, can't find it. This Vipers defense flailing all over the place. Tron out to block that one, trying to set this one down, and the Vipers in a deep hole. The scoreline, not as bad this game, but which is good. They are down 2-0 in the series. It looked a little bit better. They doubled their shot total.
Yeah.
Which is something. The Penguins still took 11 shots. They took 4 this time. Didn't find any to the back of the net, though. Penguins finding saves on all 4 of those. It really just, the offense just isn't there. It just, nothing seems to be working for the Vipers.
It's not there, but it is getting there.
Yeah.
Because they doubled their shots. And unlike last game, where the Penguins only had to make 1 save out of 2 shots, they had to save every one of these shots. They're getting the looks. The problem is they're not getting enough of them. They can't break through because they're not getting enough. And they're dancing around the goals at time. It's just they're not doing enough to take the Penguins out of their comfort zone.
Yeah.
They're allowing the Penguins to just room here, room there, demo there, just they're letting them just dictate how the ball goes, not really taking control of it themselves, which is hard to do against a team that just pressures constantly. But
Yeah,
it's possible.
yeah, it's totally possible to do. I really think that something is going to be here, winning some boost battles, getting this Jacob to the ceiling. Can't find anything there. Mayhem knocking this off. Tron going to keep this one in. This is a little bit better pressure. No touch there, but Jacob very patient. A lot of boost back. Going to wait on this one. Zyros was expecting a 50, and Tron able to send this off to the other side. Zyros only with 12 can just send this to the backboard, and Tron guarding it well, keeping boost. I also think that this is going to be another important part for the Vipers, is just going to try to be preserving boost, especially on defenses.
save.
Tron makes a great save there. That would have been a very rough start, as Mayhem going back for it again, and Tron able to get to this and finds another great 50. Now, if he can find himself some boost, he can maybe do something here. Doesn't get anything, but Mayhem will have this over the backboard. And I have to say, it's looking better through the first minute of play, and they haven't been scored on. Look, I was correct. Look, I was correct. They didn't get scored on in the first minute of play.
Yes, but you still caster curse them saying they haven't been scored on. And
You know-
all of a sudden, not even a second later, Blade. Not even a second later.
I'll take that. I was right in my statement, and I still caster cursed it anyway. It's just like that sometimes.
You were right, but you were wrong for being right.
Well, that's
You did them dirty, Blade.
yeah. You know,
Oh
they
no.
they're doing it to themselves a little bit, as Jacob stops momentarily there, as this one out in front, and a couple whiffs coming through, and Jacob gonna send this high. Mayhem up for it, is beat by Tron, trying to go the other way, and just not a whole lot of boost on the side of the Vipers, is demo from behind, and
Oh,
ball goes the other way, pops it up, and I mean, it's looking better. I
looking
mean,
better.
minute 45, they're still down by one. Has the dribble. Is this one going to find its way in? Mayhem doesn't have it there, but Jacob has the rebound, and they get one.
I'm telling you, Blade, it's looking much better.
Yes.
The penguins. Oh, I mean, so the
Vipers.
Vipers are just doing much better at just being aggressive. I think they finally figured it out. They cannot just take it easy against the team. They can't try to just straight up go for precision every time. Be aggressive. Go for the ball, make them challenge it, run them a little bit dry if you have to. Devil Jacob's doing a much better job of getting things going. Tron as well, just being solid. And honestly, it's not going to be easy, because this is only the second goal of the series for the Vipers. As I'm trying to say that, I caster blessed them and got them a third goal. All credit goes to me. No, great job on Tron and Jacob for the bumping. Just a beautiful job there. They're doing better at being quicker to it. They're not allowing the Penguins to just slap the ball around however they want it. They're getting some slaps in this fight now too. And this could very well be the break game that we needed.
Yeah, it's looking to be a little bit better. I still even saw in that play that Vipers were both low boost. I didn't see what Tron had. I saw Jacob had like less than 20 boost on that goal, and Tron didn't have much. I like this idea going forward to try to get a demo. Can't find that. It's probably going to get beat on the way back. Shot and missed, and that one could come back to bite the Penguins. Is Mayhem. Never mind. He's just gonna drop that one into the top shelf.
And I just want to say real quick, the last shot that Mayhem made, not about there, because that's beautiful.
Yeah.
But the last one he made, the Vipers are doing a much better job of making them rush more.
Yes.
Making them be less precise. And it just, where these shots were going in games 1 and even in game 2, they're now just barely going wide and hitting the post more. It's just, the Vipers are really stepping it up. Yes, the Penguins are still very dangerous, but they're doing a better job at reacting to it, responding to it, and
Yeah,
I'm really excited for this, man. I'm really so excited. I think this Vipers team will take this game 3 if they keep this up. If they can keep their spirits up, they got this.
I think they can too. It's going to take one or two more plays. They're really going to have to work on getting this boost, trying to get more control in the midfield. That really has been absent as Tron's out up for that ball is beat. Mayhem trying to get back down to the ground. Does find his way there as Zyro's trying to chase Devil Jacob onto the backboard, and shot on from Mayhem is in. I like that play, actually. It seems a little overly aggressive for Zyros to chase up there. I do think that throws off Devil Jacob a little bit, and Tron not able to get up quick enough despite having a full tank of boost, and Mayhem punishing.
Indeed, and you can just see that one forming. Devil Jacob ran out of the boost. Tron Rex didn't have the position or the boost to really get there. It's just unfortunate. You knew Mayhem was about to bang that, and he did. Great job by Jacob getting it underneath Mayhem, but Zyro's just in the correct position to pick apart any chance that ball could break free. Tron Rex wasn't quite ready for that shot. Zyro's throwing it just perfectly. And now this is starting to look a little bit dire. You don't have to throw the kitchen sink yet, but it wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt to do. It's getting close. I'd like to see, really, if they want to stay in this, I'd like to see one in the next 20 to 30 seconds. Sure, you can score 2 in 30 seconds, but it's easier to get one as Devil Jacob can't find the Doomsy. Really would have liked that one as Tron flipping around, trying to get this ball over Mayhem, but the 50s have just been absolutely fantastic off of him. That opportunity here as Zyro's going to take this one to the backboard, does send this one across, doesn't have this touch. This one's not too great for Mayhem's. This one's out into the middle, shot from Tron. No, he has to back off on that one as Mayhem sends it in down to 25 seconds, and Tron can't get back to this one. Mayhem can't find it either. Jacob going to take this one to the air, decides against it actually, and Tron not there, but Mayhem does handle this one down to the final 10, and this one may do it as Mayhem taking this up just has to kill time. If he can find a double here, it's just gravy. Is that one not going to find its way in off the post and crossbar? 3, 2, 1, and Penguins going to take this one 4-2, take the series in a sweep, 3-0. Man, they look good.
They did. The Penguins, while Vipers made a strong fight back, Penguins mostly maintained control the entire time. They really kept the pressure up, kept it strong. They didn't allow hardly any breathing room to this Vipers team, who had to claw for every inch of this field. And they put up a good fight. It's just this team from the Penguins, they dominated.
Yeah.
They did not give them that breathing room.
No, and funny number showing up again. 11 shots again from the Penguins. Looking at this, that the shot total was 2 shots from the Vipers, so that was 8 shots total for the series. Man, the Penguins outshot the Vipers 33-8.
Yeah, and Vipers only getting 3 goals out of the entire series, but who's talking about the Vipers? Because right now we got the Penguins with us. Both players, Mayhem, Zyros. Somebody tell me how excited you are.
We're hype.
Yeah,
Well,
I can tell it.
Yeah, so much excitement from you guys. So tell us a little about this. How what were you guys' thoughts going into this game? How are you feeling after game 1, after game 2? Like what was going on in your head?
Well, before this is one of the teams that we have never played before, so I had absolutely no idea. This being my first season in FDL, no intel. I didn't know anything about this, so I just went into it assuming this was a top tier team, number one. Just assumed they were the best players in all of the league. After game 1, started to get into a groove, started to warm up. We started to play a little bit better. Started to feel a little bit more confident. After the second game, we were both feeling really confident in our team play, our passing plays, being able to solo play when we needed.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, you guys
great.
look great. Oh no, I mean Galloway, if you have a question, go for it.
No, I was just gonna be stupid. You go ahead.
No, go ahead, please. I say, Galloway, please go ahead. Be stupid.
All right. Well, mayhem. You just say you came here expecting them to be. Are you trying to say they're not? Shoot, shots fired, man. Shots fired. Nah.
I think everybody in this league is a top tier player.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't
You know
I
what?
don't talk I don't talk bad about anyone.
Look, flattery
I,
won't just help you out here, but it will give you everything you need. So good job, man. No, that's to get back on the serious note, though, y'all played a fantastic pressure game. Like as I was saying, the blade before y'all jumped in here, you allowed them no breathing room. They had to fight for every inch of that field, and just to play at that speed that y'all play at. How much serious casting do y'all do, or do y'all just already have that sync down? I know y'all played a lot together already. Do y'all just already have that sync down? Like, all right, he's just going to be there rooming around. I'll just go over here. Or
yeah,
do y'all?
from the moment that Zyros told me that he was going to sign me, like we've just played almost every day. We've scrimmed a lot. We played together a lot, and we've really worked hard on the chemistry.
I mean, it shows. Like
Yeah.
you guys looked, frankly. I mean, in that series, Vipers really couldn't do a whole lot to stop you. Sure, the score lines got a little bit closer as the series went on, but that can kind of be expected as you can adapt. But I mean, to put down 11 shots in three different instances, to do that, the domination is absolutely incredible, and it certainly shows that you guys have put in the time, put in the effort, put in the work, and to not underestimate your opponents, and to come out and take care of business on stream, and to get a 3-0 win is nothing less than impressive.
Thank you.
Indeed. I guess another question, real quick. Not as serious of a question, but like Blade just mentioned, they were getting closer as the series was going along, which is to be expected. You expect teams to get better feel of the other teams. If this was to be a best of 7 with at least one more game promised, how worried would y'all be that they would have really tightened it up and won the next one, if not maybe reverse sweep? Probably not reverse sweep. Let's not get too carried away. But how worried would y'all have been that they would have really gotten more into groove?
The longer the series, definitely the more worried we'd be. I think if it was a best of 7, I don't think we would have 4-0 swept. I think they would have took a game, maybe 2. Like they were really playing better each of the games. It was a lot harder to get around them, a lot harder to score. They were challenging a lot faster. It was really hard to get it past them. We had to actually pull out the team plays. The more we passed more in the second and third games, way more than we did in the first game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I was about to go into next too. It looked like y'all really there's not only throwing you off, but getting more accurate as well with their own shooting. And it looked like y'all really, I want to say, slowed down, because you really didn't slow down much. But y'all did make those more passes. So I was just gonna say, man, y'all did a great job holding them off. I'm yeah. Obviously, you can be proud of yourselves, but y'all did a great job, man.
Thank you.
Great game, both of y'all.
Thank you.
And I guess I have one more question. Not that I had to say, not that you guys looked like you were too pressured, but uh, what looks did they give you that you guys did have to adapt to, have to make any kind of changes to? Because you did say that you had to start doing some more passing plays. So what else did you see out of their offense and defense that made you have to change something that you were doing in the series?
They weren't giving us as much space, and whenever we would try to take the ball up the wall, it just the instant challenging, not letting us do any kind of solo play, not giving us any time to think. A lot of the plays were just like quick reaction, just I'm hitting this here, and Zyros would just happen to be right there. Like we had to think on our feet a lot.
All right. Uh,
Alrighty. You got any more
Galloway, you
questions,
have any
Blake?
more questions?
Oh well, well. No, I don't.
No, you don't. Okay, cool.
These two people have stunned me into silence with their performance and their humbleness in the chat here.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say I have any more questions for these guys, but before I do let you guys go, is there anything that you guys would like to say to the stream before we hop off for a little bit?
I just want to say once again, GG's to the Vipers. I wish them the best of luck on their season. I look forward to playing them again in Week 9, and hopefully we put on a good show for everybody.
Zyros, anything to add?
No, that sounds good. GG's.
All right. consummate professional that is Mayhem. But I have been Mia. I have been joined by Galloway. The Penguins taking down the Vipers 3-0. We will be back at 10 o'clock for the, let's see here if I
Our
can find
league,
it.
Coyotes and Penguins. The Penguins
Thank you.
back, I think.
Yes.
Unless that's been changed too, folks.
I was yeah, unless that's been changed last minute. No, yes, we will be seeing Star League Penguins at Coyotes. So please come back and join us at 10 for that. We'll see you then.
Take care.
All I wanna do is to put my arms around you and watch these moments fall back into place. All I wanna do is to make you stop and love me. How can I be blue when you catch me in these feelings like okay. I love you, I do need you, I do love you, I do need you, I love you, I do need you, oh, I love you, I do need you, oh, I love you, I do need you, I do love you, I do need you, I love you, I do need you, oh, I love you, I do need you. All I wanna do is to put my arms around you and watch these moments fall back into place. All I wanna do is to make you stop and love me. How can I be blue when you catch me in these feelings like okay. I love you, I do, I need you, I do, I love you, I do, I need you, I love you, I do, I need you, oh, I love you, I do, need you, oh, I love you, I do, need you, I do, I love you, I do, need you, I love you, I do, need you, oh, I love you, I do, need you. dancing in the shadows, waiting for new light, being with you. And this new sunrise is upon us. A new sunrise is all we need. New
Hello and welcome back, everybody. We have some Star League action for you tonight. The Penguins are going to be playing the Coyotes. I am Mia, and I will be joined in the booth by Conway. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing fantastic. Joining up here for the late shift of FDL on the Friday night here, and I am very excited for this matchup.
Yes, me too. I'm very excited to get another cast with you, Conway. It has been a minute since I believe playoffs last season, so it is good to be back in the booth with you. And nice to be casting some Star League. You and I were some Origin scrubs, and nice to see some guys who are maybe a little bit better than we are get to play the game. And lovely in the chat. We do have all of the players in here, and one of them just said that he's gonna go refill his cup of water. So we may have a couple seconds to discuss the game here, as I will try to find my way over to the page on the FDL website, FDL.gg, by the way, if you ever want to see any of the stats and things for those of you who don't know. But this will be a matchup between two 1-0 teams. The Penguins taking their victory over the Huskies last week in a sweep. The Coyotes taking a victory over the Monkeys in a 5-game series, actually, holding off a potential Monkeys reverse sweep. So somebody's going to walk out of this with their first loss of the regular season. I do not know what rosters we're going to be playing with uh, tonight for either of these teams. And sorry, give me a second. The players are being a little rowdy in the in-game chat, so I'm trying to corral them as we corral them to get ready. So let's see if they're ready. But Conway, do you have any other things to input before we get this series started?
No, Nancy, the only thing I have is if they're both 1-0, then that means that they should be playing really good. Nobody wants to take their first loss this early, and everybody wants to carry that streak through. So let's go.
Mm-hmm. And I think we have everybody ready. So let's get these guys to join up and get this series underway, as these guys keep waffling in the chat and getting a little sick of it. As looks like we have Kenny and Slane for the Coyotes and Basings and Bowsy for the Penguins. This is Star League, as we did just see the expert Penguins beat the expert Vipers in the 9 o'clock series, as Kenny up with this one, can't find the bump. Bowsy with a good save, as Slane trying to find this one to the back of the net, cannot. Kenny developing some good pressure, but having to back off of this one, as Bowsy able to send this one forward, going to find some boost, looking to create the first attacking opportunity for the Penguins in this game, as this one bounces in, and this one should find its way to the back of the net, and it does, and the Penguins open us up with the scoring.
Yeah, a good little pass play off the corner. Bowsy's going to go up and hit that, and it looked like Kenny just popped out just a little early and not able to make the touch, and goes right in for the Penguins.
Yeah, it's a good start. Like to see those early goals. This is exactly what the expert Penguins did, was secure a couple early goals. Hopefully that series doesn't go this series doesn't go the way that the previous series did in a 3-0 fashion. We'd like to see some more games. We like these late games to have a bit more pizzazz, but Bowsy putting a second one in here, and I think that was Slane getting a little bit of his car on that ball, but not enough to keep it out, as another goal goes in for the Penguins. And they're looking solid. It still is very early in this game, though.
Yeah, absolutely. And Slane was there, good positioning. Just sometimes you make the touch on the ball, and Rocket League just kind of says, no thank you. So they pushed it down, and Kenny's going to bring this one out to the corner and push it down for Slane. Just barely misses it there. Good opportunity for the Coyotes, but not going to get that one in. Kenny's going to take this off the back wall. It's going to float out towards the midfield. Going to try to carry it a little bit right to Slane. That was an excellent touch. Going to push that down and out. Kenny just off the crossbar. But the Coyotes are certainly getting some pressure here, man.
Ooh. Yeah, they really are. As that one shot from Slane just a little off. They've had two really good opportunities, though, putting the getting the ball into the corner, getting it onto the backboard, and trying to drop it out in front of the net. Haven't converted on either of those opportunities yet. But this infield passing and this team play is certainly something that I think if they keep at it, it's going to pay dividends for them. It just hasn't right now. The shooting accuracy, not there just yet, but it usually does pick up in series. It is game one. People do have to warm up. Looking at some of these names, I do recognize Kenny and Bowsy. I can't say I recognize Slane and Basing. So at least two of these guys I know have been on stream many a time before and are I'd say veterans to the league. Kenny especially. That they shouldn't be too thrown off by having a stream game as Slane putting a nice one there, but that's a fantastic save from Bowsy as this ball from the corner out front. Just another play from the Coyotes, and it might start getting a bit more readable for the Penguins as Bowsy looking for a read on the backboard. Can't find a soft shot on Slane, turning it away. And this one bouncing out in front. Slane going to send this one up. Can't chase it and off into the corner and down under 2 minutes. And Penguins still in control and just looking like they're just handling their business. It's nothing too impressive, nothing too bad, but Kenny does find one back.
Yep, excellent shot there by Kenny. The Coyotes' passing has been absolutely fantastic, and
Yeah.
you're right about it could be getting predictable, but in the same vein of it, I mean, that's what you want to see is passing between your players there as Slane and Bowsy go for the kickoff. Basing's just gonna kick that one. Slane able to make the touch this time. It does not go in. Kenny's gonna push. It's drag race down the left side of the field. Bowsy and Kenny is able to get there first, tries to slam it in. Slane also tries to take a shot, but that's going to deflect wide. Nobody's there. Nobody is on the net. Bowsy tries to get back. Kenny puts it on net, not able to get that one in. Bowsy's going to carry. Slane challenges. It bounces towards the net. That's a dangerous shot. And Basing's just going to put that one in to go up 3-1. And wow. You could call that a pass play for sure.
Yeah, I mean, look, an assist gets handed out, so in some way or another, there was a touch off of one card that is a teammate to another, and then from that teammate into the back of the net. So, it is passing, but it is just been looking very solid from this Penguins team as Basing's looking to try to maybe get an infield pass through to Bowsy. Does not get that. Can't find this one as Kenny does get this one to the wall and does move this ball a little bit forward, stopped by Basing's at midfield, but Slane going to put this one back as we come down to 35 seconds, and Kenny with a great catch trying to get it around, but this bump, and that one's going to end up going the other way. Basing's tucking that one in, and man, Kenny looked like he had an opportunity here, but that bump coming through from Bowsy just opened up the door for Basing's to drop that one in. And I'm not going to say it's iced up, but it's looking dire for the Coyotes, at least here in game one.
Yeah, that's right. Definitely time clicking away. Thankfully, it's only the first game. Coyotes have had every opportunity, have a couple good opportunities, just not able to capitalize on all of them. Kenny was there with that ball, got bumped. Slane, unfortunately, was up ahead, and Slane is going to put that one in to cut the lead to 2. 9 seconds. I don't think that they are going to be able to do anything to come back this one. Probably chalk it up. And, excuse me. Ugh,
Yeah.
Late shift. And,
Yeah.
Buzzings.
Buzzings.
We're being
Okay,
told
cool.
by production that it is more than likely Buzzings. But either way, excellent shot there by Buzzinks to take a hat trick, and this about seals it up. 1 second left. They will they will take it to game 2 with a 5-2 victory. But yeah, as I was saying, Coyotes making good touches, making good passes, just not able to get it there. It looked like maybe Slane was ahead positioning. There was a couple double commits on the side when they were trying to push the ball up, so we'll see the adjustments that they make. But shot numbers, fairly even, and save numbers fairly even. Just worked out better for the Penguins.
Yeah, I think Penguins had some better chances on rebounds, and uh, certainly looked a lot better getting in the way of some of the Coyotes shots to find some of these saves, and a couple demo plays, a couple open nets, a couple late goals too, to really open up that scoreline. This game was a lot closer, I think, than this final score let on. But 10 shots to 9, really similar in the stat department, is not necessarily the worst thing for the Coyotes. I think that they're just going to need to convert on some of those infield passing plays. I'd also like to see them maybe try to start those infield passing plays a little bit earlier, not wait till they're all the way in the corner to try to move it out front. Maybe just get a little bit over that midfield line and look across, see if you can find a pass and take a shot from out there. Can be tough to get that ball into the corner and find it out front and not have it find the traffic of the defense. This kickoff is fairly deadened, and Bowsy, great touch to get that one back in the middle, and Slane having to bring that one all the way up to his backboard and back into his corner as Kenny trying to find a clear. Buzzinks sends us off to the far side, where Slane gets a nice catch and has Bowsy harassing him, but is able to stay on the ball. And into the corner it goes. Kenny popping this one up and is cleared off of the backboard. I think that's going to be something else that's going to be important, is the backboard defense of both of these teams. As so far it's been looking pretty good. It wasn't super necessary for either team to really play the backboard in game 1. I feel like as the series gets on, that they're going to have that as an option, and it's going to need to be guarded, and we're going to have to keep an eye on that, as how much these teams are going to want to guard the backboard versus try to stay grounded in plays like that, as this is a dangerous ball out front. There was a Penguin diving in and missing on that play.
Yeah, there's two things I'm looking for here. The backboard plays and the backboard defense, as you were talking about, which it looks like the Penguins are starting to pick up on, and a little bit of physicality. We notice as these series go on, you get a lot more demos and bump plays, exactly like what we just saw from Buzzinks on Kenny. So that's really what I'm looking for. This ball really being played, a lot of midfield touches and bounces off the ceiling, and far less shots on net, although as we were talking about earlier, Slane had that pass play back. Those can work if you get good power on it, but that one didn't have a whole lot of power at all, and the Penguins were able to push up on it and nearly got a goal. So if you are the Coyotes, that is not what you want to see, but they were able to do something with it. As another dangerous shot there. Kenny's going to carry that one back. Bowsy playing some shadow defense. Kenny's going to bounce that out. Slane can't get there, but Slane's going to carry that one off the roof, off the wall, out of boost. Bumps Bowsy, though. That was a really good touch. It's going to be wide. Kenny's going to bring that out up the left side, carry it through the middle. Bowsy on the back wall. Disrupts that touch. Ball floating in front of the net. Nobody home. Slane is going to touch it again. It's going to bounce out, but not. Kenny was not there to make that shot or take that pass, to receive that pass. Little double commit there by the Coyotes. That's not what you want to see. Slane's going to push it out. There's Bowsy. Buzzinks is going to take that one towards the wall. Backs off of it a little bit. Going to pinch it off of Kenny. That's going to send that ball downfield, but Bowsy's there, and lots of pressure here from the Penguins once again. Just getting it with ease, even though 2 minutes left in this game.
Ooh, who's going to be back for this one? Bazinks does get back. And yeah, I think that was a really good sequence out of the Penguins, doing a great job of developing pressure. The Coyotes did a wonderful job at having somebody on the backboard at all times just to make sure that they could handle that. And they were able to, as Bowsy gonna take that shot off of the pass forward from Bazinks and open up this scoring for the Penguins. Off of a really nice play, just a quick counterattack. Kenny not able to get back in time and breaking this deadlock. And Coyotes have been keeping themselves in it. They have 5 saves on 7 shots from the Penguins already, with only 2 shots of their own. So hopefully they can get some offense started in this last minute and a half. But the defense has been looking good there. They're keeping up. I think that's a great demo going forward. If Slane can get on this and knocks it off the backboard, and Kenny able to get back, cut this play off, and strong touch there, and he's going to fake this, leave it for Slane, and that one's going to go in. Fantastic play from Kenny. Looked like he really wanted it, and about halfway up decided he did not need to touch that. Fakes it for Slane, and they tie this one up.
Yeah, and there was an aerial bump there by Kenny too to clear out the defender. Just worked out in his favor. I don't know if it was a on-purpose fake or on-purpose pass, but whatever it is does not matter. The end result is the same, exactly what the Coyotes want. Kenny's going to carry this one. It bounces down to the corner. Zinks is going to push it over to the left. It's going to continue to. They're going to continue to dribble, and another double commit by the Coyotes, and that is
what a demo!
Them. Yeah, that was an excellent demo there by Zinks. The double commits are not going the Coyotes' way, and positioning seems to be maybe a little bit of an issue. Playing too close to each other. Lethamir says to divide the field into 9 sections and try to, stay out of the other person's section. I always try to play behind, so I don't know what happened there.
Okay.
But Slane said, "I'm going to make up for that," and put that one in. And this is just a little bit of I don't want to say scoring onslaught, but they're trading blows here, back and forth in the last minute of this match.
Yeah, they are. That was a great conversion from Slane off of that Bowsy. It looked like he didn't turn his car enough. He looked like he wanted it off his wheels a bit more. As Slane going to find the save here, is going to be patient, doesn't have an immediate challenge, finds the 50 that he needs. But Bowsy looked like he didn't get the rotation on the car he wanted. He looks like he wanted that lot softer off of his wheels to play it up the wall, and just unfortunate that it came out in the corner and Slane was there. As this one out in the middle, Kenny just going to hit that hard off of the sidewall, playing it forward. Bowsy trying to chase this down, does back off, grabbing that corner boost, and will try to find the 50 on Kenny, and did not find it. As we come down to the final 5 seconds, Slane, no boost, probably going to play for overtime if he can, but this one's up. That's up. Kenny has a shot here, and he gets it, and they're going to take it on 0 seconds. The Coyotes take this game too.
That is perfect right there at the end to finish that one off. Tie it up 1-1 on the series, and lots of fight in these Coyotes. Not necessarily a natural predator of the Penguins, but you put a couple of animals together and anything can happen.
It certainly can, and the Coyotes really just resilience in that game. They had 7 saves. They took 5 shots. They scored 3 of those shots. Penguins taking 10. And it was just a great game out of the Coyotes. Just a great job playing defense, really sitting back, being patient. Being patient on these plays to find the opportunities that they did, which is, I think, what they're going to need to do. It really just looks like that the Penguins are going to be the more aggressive team, and the Coyotes seem somewhat okay with that, and are learning to, or I guess not learning, but are playing within that and working it well.
Yeah, you're right about the Penguins and their aggression. Everything seems to be working. I'm seeing a lot of backwards pass plays from the Coyotes. They haven't gotten caught one yet. They almost did, but that's not. Man, I tell you, those are dangerous. And as Origin players, we don't tend to like to do those as much, just because, well, we don't really have the ball control. And if you go to try to back pass it, you may accidentally own goal.
Yeah, it sometimes is like that, but this is Star League, and sure, these guys aren't perfect. They're certainly not professionals, but back passes are usually a bit more intentional here than they are in Origin. Is that ball going to slide across the face of goal and not be too dangerous as Bazinks does get a demo, gives this one up to Kenny, skies this one off into the corner for Bowsy. He's going to cut this wide, going to fake the shot, cut in, pop this over, and this one should be in, and it is. Bazinks had to get there, but man, fantastic setup from Bowsy.
Yeah, good pass, and everything was going. They just kind of jammed it in there. Slane, I will say this: Slane has had some really good goal line defense. Able to get a couple of pin saves off the goalpost, and unfortunately, that one just did not go the way that they wanted. And it looks like Kenny's going to play this one. That's a banger off the wall, but it was floating after the previous play. Slane's going to push this one up. Kenny's going to put a shot on net. Who's going to get there first? Can Slane do anything with it? Wisely backs off. That's going to go into the corner. They're up the corner. Bounces down. A good tough angle shot. Kenny's going to keep that in, and the Coyotes are finding some pressure, finding some life here. Slane's going to pop that back. There's no defender there. Catches it and just puts it right into Bowsy. Oh, that was so close, and that would have been a beautiful goal.
Oh, okay. As by the looks of this, at least for me, I'm disconnected. The lobby itself also looks to be not doing too great. So yeah, yeah, I have to say, yeah, great servers, epic. As I am kicked back to the lobby because the connection to the game has timed out. So I think I will we'll have to consult with production as to what we want to do with that game. There was a goal scored, so I don't know how we want to handle that one. But unfortunate that the servers just kind of die on us right there.
Yeah, that's not what we want to see right in the middle of a match that was getting good. Yeah, a rare, I would say a rare server problem. I haven't had
Rare?
too many of them for myself, but
I can't say I've had that happen too much while casting FDL, but I wouldn't necessarily call that rare for Rocket League as a whole. Big psionics moment, but we will just have to sit tight, see what production. Okay, catching the time before server died. I think there was about 355 left. If anyone in chat does have a better number, please put it out there to help us. I was kind of paying attention to the action in the game, and then I saw blinking lights on my screen and started paying attention to that. So okay, it's 359. Okay, that was ballpark. I said 355. So at least we have a number. I think we'll try to get to that. Set up a set up the lobby so that we can resume with 359. Sadly, none of us have the fun perms where we can change scores, pause time, and do all of that. So we thank you for your patience. But I mean, with the series being tied, what do you think of it so far? This is it seems to be steadying out. Both of these teams seem to have the style of play that they want, and it's just going to be who's going to execute on it better. And it's feels like it's starting to lean Coyotes.
yeah, they certainly have momentum, especially with the last second game winner there, but it's not 100%, and we've seen this kind of thing happen where you get a break, or I wouldn't necessarily call it a timeout, but we've seen timeouts help teams very much. So, kind of a momentum killer, really, but it'll be interesting to see how they come back from it. But yeah, as far as gameplay goes, the Coyotes were heating up and doing the things that you would hope for them to see. Defensively, they were playing pretty well. I mean, unfortunately, that ball kind of got in on them on the goal post, but at least it wasn't like a we're shooting it all the way down the field and scoring without anybody making a save or making an attempt on a save. So those are the ones that you're gonna get. You're gonna get balls that get jammed in on the goal line and that stuff. So
Conway, quick question. Did you know who was leading? I know we had a 1-0 score line. Did you know who that was? And also chat, please help us out. I'm just a caster. I'm just here to talk. I don't really look at a whole lot of stuff. Thank you Afno and chat. It was 1-0 Penguins. So let me also put that in our Penguins. I am having a fun time spelling right now.
yeah, that's what I was going to say. 1-0 Penguins.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. At least we have the time and the score line that the server went down. Again, thank you everyone for being patient and sitting tight with us as we try to navigate through the sea that is bad psionic servers. So we will just have to sit tight for this one. As Kenny just got into a casual match and it's lagging. That is absolutely wild to have a match on stream and now you're playing a casual game. Is an absolutely wild thing to do, but you do you, my guy. You know, kind of don't know what else to say at this point. I mean, Conway, how's your week been?
It has been a long week, but not too bad. It was a great Friday.
Alrighty, so I'm being told that we are going to take a short break. We will be back when we get this fixed. Sit tight, everybody.
All I wanna do is to put my arms around you and watch these moments fall back into place. All I wanna do is to make you stop and love me. How can I be blue when you catch me in these feelings like okay. I love you, I do need you, I do love. I do need you. I love you, I do need you. Oh, I love you, I do need you. Oh, I love you, I do need you, I do love you, I do need you. I love you, I do need you. Oh, I love you, I do need you. All I wanna do is to put my arms around you and watch these moments fall back into place. All I wanna do is to make you stop and love me. How can I be blue when you catch me in these feelings like okay. I love you, I do. I need you, I do. I love you, I do. I need you. I love you, I do. I need you. Oh, I love you, I do. Need you. Oh, I love you, I do. Need you, I do. I love you, I do. Need you. I love you, I do. Need you. Oh, I love you, I do. Need you.
Alrighty.
All I wanna do is to put my arms around you and watch these moments fall back into place. All I wanna do is to make you stop and love me. How can I be blue when you catch me in these feelings like okay. I love you, I do need you, I do love you, I do need you, I love you, I do need you, oh, I love you, I do need you, oh, I love you, I do need you, I do love you, I do need you, I love you, I do need you, oh,
Good enough. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Thank you for being patient with us. We did have to restart the lobby, and we did have to take a minute off the clock to get it about back to where we were before the lobby died. And off of kickoff, the Penguins will have a 1-0 lead going into Game 3 of this best of 5 series. Both teams still having a timeout, as well as Bazinks looking for the flip reset, can't find it. Slane taking this ball off in the corner, get it a clear all the way down as they're going to try to send it in front. Kenny not able to find his teammate as Bowsy pre-jumping this one, getting it towards the middle, and actually finds that one in. And in this 30 seconds, able to find another one and extend the lead for the Penguins.
Yeah, just kind of split the defenders there. Good shot there by the Penguins, and they're going to extend their lead to 2-0. But the Coyotes had a very dangerous shot there prior to that. They were able to get a good shot on net, and unfortunately, as they carried that one up, it's going to bounce. It's going to go on net, and Slane is going to make an excellent save. Ball is in the corner. Bowsy's going to kick that out. Slane is going to make an excellent touch. The Penguin pass not able to reach its destination. Here goes Slane and Kenny as they take the ball back into their own end and regroup. They're bouncing. It's going to go down the corner, and Bazinks is going to have it, try to put it on net. Slane able to get there. Kenny's going to push that ball down into the Penguins' end. He's gonna just barely missed it, but Slane is the one in the corner, and Kenny gets the follow-up. Slane with the assist, and they cut that lead down. 2:43 left in the match, and just excellent pressure and play there by the Coyotes.
Yeah, great job to find one back. Good job getting the ball out in front, and Kenny for finishing it. It's not too difficult of a shot, but still, it can sometimes be tough to put that on target. As Kenny trying to get this one back in front. Bowsy doing a great job. Slane picking this one up is high, and that one will be pushed aside. And Bowsy putting this one in the middle, and Bazinks just can't find that one. Has it off of the wall, though. Sees Bowsy in the middle, gets the flip reset. He has it, gets a 50 with it. As Bowsy trying to chase this one down on the wall, he uses his flip to send it into the middle. This is not over Bazinks. His head does have a touch. Kenny off the backboard into the middle. Slane can't find it to anybody but Bazinks. This one goes forward to Bowsy, sending this one high off the backboard, looking for a bump. Can't find it. Misses that boost as well as we go down the other way. Slane into the middle for Kenny. He finds it, but cannot find the accuracy needed to put that one away, as they will turn this ball over, and Slane going to go back up for this one. Has a touch, not strong enough to really do anything, as this one is up again. Kenny, another good 50. Pressure building from the Coyotes, trying to find this shot. It's Kenny just continuing to push this ball. Slane backing off just a little bit, picking up that boost in the corner, looking for this clear. Penguins trying to find some offense, but it is all Coyotes right now, as Bazinks just trying to get a little bit of breathing room and cannot find any.
Yeah, the Penguins here able to fight off a lot of that pressure. The Coyotes were playing very well as they're going to carry this one down, maybe a little bit of pass play, and just did not work out. Kenny with the shot, Slane a little too far ahead, not able to get the bump, and that's going to go the other way, but Zinks is going to put the Penguins back up by 2 goals, 52 seconds left. That's got to be rough for the Coyotes. All that pressure, nothing to show for it.
Yeah, it's tough when you're pushing that hard. Sometimes you start pushing a little too hard. You get a little too greedy. You get a little desperate. You really want that goal. You're so close as Bazink's trying to finagle that ball in. Can and Bowsy not able to get back to this one, and Kenny with 35 on the clock looking to get this ball out. Can't. This one drops in, and Bazink's going to throw that one in. 3-goal lead with 31 to go on the clock. It is looking very dire for the Coyotes in this game when not too long ago, they had all the pressure, and it has fallen apart for them in this game 3 that has had I guess let's just call it part 2 of game 3, but maybe he can get one here off the kickoff. No, Bowsy finding that one to the post, and another save from Bowsy and looking to get this one in, and Bowsy a third time.
Coyotes just not able to get anything going there. That ball was on the net multiple times, a little bit harder touch, and they probably score something there. We were just talking about how hot the Coyotes were going into this game, and unfortunately that extended break seems to have broken them as the Penguins are going to take game 3 and to go up 2-1 in the series. We will have to see how the Coyotes respond again. They responded well in game 2. I'm interested to see what game 4 brings us.
Yeah, I am too, as that ball finally drops. And good win from the Penguins. Certainly a scuffed game, to really say the least. But a win is a win is a win. They do take it. They do move up 2-1 in the series. But a lot more balanced in this one from the Coyotes. I mean, 11 shots to 9 for what we ended up getting to play in the 4 minutes that we had in this part of the game. Sadly, we have lost the stats from that first minute. But the Coyotes are still looking good. It still feels like that there's moments when they get a little over aggressive, and the Penguins are punishing them for it.
Yeah, I was going to say overextended. I mean, you see, like we talked about, it's just positioning. And it's a little bit of miscommunication. And it feels like whenever the Penguins get a really good the go-ahead goals have always been like the other person is like too far away or too far ahead, or there's a double commit. They're either, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
It's that really delicate balance, and fortunately, it seems like the Penguins have been able to play that better. So here we go into game 4. Kenny is going to try to go up for that one. Unfortunately, misses it. That ball is just going to kind of roll. Nobody there to touch it. Slane does eventually. Kenny's going to play this one off the wall. It's going to try to go towards the backboard. Penguins are going to get a touch. Bounce off the backboard around Bowsy. Not able to do anything with it. Unfortunately, Slane not there for the follow-up. And that one going to feel like a missed opportunity, I think.
Yeah, I'd have to say that there was a chance that something has Kenny having to trust Slane on that one, and Slane almost finding his way bumped into the back of the net where he would have been joined by the ball not mere moments after. But that fate avoided as Kenny getting a great demo Slane with the pre-jump challenge that does work out for him pretty well, as Kenny gonna knock this one into the wall. Bazink's backflips, pops it up a little bit, finding it around 1, but is demoed. Bowsy, decent 50. He'll take that one as Kenny moves this ball forward into the corner, trying to regain possession, and a lot more physical play coming out from both teams as Slane looking to drop this one down, and they do, and Kenny will find that one. This corner pass to out front play that they have been trying all series so far finally converts. What a great touchdown from Slane, and Kenny finding the far side beyond the reach of the defense.
Yeah, like you said, they've been trying to do it. They've been trying to get that done. Finally, they're able to get one in. And I do believe, correct me if I'm wrong here, Mia, but they did open scoring in game 2, didn't they?
I think they did. I could probably go and check that on ball chasing real quick to see who opened up scoring in game 2. I do not know that off the top of my head.
That's all right. I feel like it was them, but even if it wasn't, I mean, it's good that they're showing life. Not good that they give one right back to the Penguins there, and Bazinks is going to go up for that one again. It's going to keep flowing down. Backboard defense for the Coyotes has tightened up a little bit, and the Penguins have had to adjust it, and obviously they've done it very well considering that they've won with multiple goal leads in the 2 games that they've won. But man, I tell you what, they're not making it easy for these Coyotes.
No, they are not, and I did just go take a quick look at ball chasing, and actually this is the first game of the series that the Coyotes did find the back of the net first. It was the Penguins doing so in both games 1, 2, and 3. So good to see him scoring first. They've really have been adjusting well. They've been handling a lot of the backboard pressure, and this demoing out of Kenny and Slane has really looks like it has just been disrupting the flow of the Penguins. And they seem to be struggling a little bit with it, as Kenny making a great save off of that shot from Bazinks. As Bowsy going to sit and wait, misses that one and has to play it back into his own corner. Kenny with another demo on Bazinks, and Slane coming up with the 50 challenge. It is so tough to try to play when you are just being deleted over and over again by Kenny.
Yeah, and that's something that, we had mentioned before. As series go on, you notice that teams will go to that physical demo bump style of play, trying to get that disruption, and it works. I mean, there's a reason that they do go for it, as that demo seems to have really helped launch that ball into the Coyotes zone. Not really what they want to see, and they're kind of going back and forth on the demos there. Bowsy's going to get the touch, not necessarily the touch he wanted. That's a pass into the corner, and a beautiful shot, and a beautiful pass by Bowsy to Bazinks, who just stinks it into the corner. Saw the defenders were moving across right to left and puts it left to right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was really just a great awareness from Bazinks to put that behind the defender on that to him far post, which is exactly what you need to do. It is so much easier to front flip and try to make a save than it is to back flip, and this is an open net, and Kenny is going to slam that one home this time from the opposite corner. And it's been a lot of fantastic corner work out of the Coyotes. It's been really where they've been running to run their offense out of, and it's been paying them dividends, as I wasn't sure who that was from the Penguins who dove into the corner and missed, but it seems to be that is the strategy that they want, and is the strategy that they're going to make work, as this ball is high up in the middle and will bounce. Bowsy getting this one, and that's a fantastic demo in the middle, but Kenny is there, going to grab the boost, has this ball high off of the ceiling, is out for it, touches it down, looking for Slane to come in, who does. And they will try to reset this offense as they get it around one. Good 2-on-1 opportunity. And Slane's going to try to push this forward. Takes a 50. Kenny backflips, though. This could be a chance for Bazinks, but Slane is back. And the shot put on Slane there again. Kenny needs to be up for this one. And not a great touch out of the Penguins. Slane with 24 does get a little bit of a touch as we come down to 30 seconds. Kenny just waiting patiently on defense for what Bazinks is going to bring in. Has a challenge underneath, and that's over, but it's there, and Bowsy going to clean it up.
That one's going to hurt for the Coyotes. 25 seconds left, and they just kind of let that bouncer float in. Slane was there, looks like bounced off the crossbar, and oof, that is a rough one.
Yeah, it certainly is a rough one, but with 25 seconds left, I mean, that's still plenty of time. They just need a moment. They just need a couple seconds to get the ball down the field, need to maybe win a 50 or two, get the better end of it, and they will be fine as this one misses just a little bit, and a fantastic save from Slane as we come down to the final 7 seconds. Kenny picking up that big boost, has it on the wall, waiting patiently, trying to drive it towards the backboard. This ball up, can have this one, and it's in. Slane tying it on 0, sending us to overtime, keeping the Coyotes alive in this series. They haven't moved on to the game, but they still have an opportunity as we do head to overtime.
And of course, this one's sudden death. I won't say for the series. I mean, it could be sudden death for the series. If the Penguins are able to get something to go, Slane's gonna put that on net. Bazink's able to make a touch. That's gonna float back into the Penguin zone. They're both there. Ball floating. What is Bazink's going to do? Kenny's gonna get a bump. That ball's gonna float.
Oh my goodness!
Slane is there. But Bowsy with an excellent touch just barely blocks the way. If that is some superb defensive play there.
It really is.
Bowsy's going to steal that one right off of Kenny's nose.
Ooh, ceiling. And that's an open net. Oh my God, Slane gets back in time. We're 45 seconds into this one, and Slane has it up, using a lot of boost to drive this ball into the corner, looking to get it back into the middle, and will have to retreat, giving this one to Bowsy, looking for that. Musty is blocked off of it. Kenny up for it, has the touch backwards. Slane is there, popping it up, does chase this one around Bazinks, only has Bowsy to beat, is retreating. This is a 2-on-1 opportunity, and they bump each other, and this one could go the other way. They have to get back, and it's a miss, and it gives them the chances. Kenny able to put this one off into the corner safely. This shot on bar, down, out, and away from the goal. Another opportunity for the Penguins to put this series away, and they fail to do so. That is 2 now in overtime that they really should have had. It did not, as they look for a couple bumps. This one's still very dangerous. Kenny backflipping. Bazinks just has to be careful, and was a little too careful as Bowsy up for this one. Driving into the other corner, and Bazinks puts this one up. Bowsy trying to find the touch, can't. This one could be dangerous. It goes the other way. Slane is just going to guide this one in, and we're going to game 5.
Gonna have to take a deep breath there. I mean, oh, that double commit for the Coyotes, my heart stopped for a split second, and I felt terrible for them because they had the opportunity. Thankfully, they were able to get back and make it happen. But to lose on something like that would have been a heartbreaker.
Yeah, it would have been, and I mean to take that game. Penguins taking 13 shots to the Coyotes 7, but the Coyotes pulling it out, just turtling on defense, just finding the saves that they need to, making the plays, bending, not breaking. Say what you will, but the Coyotes are just they're fighting, and on a 0-second goal, and I forget if it was this series or the last series that I casted, but if I had a nickel for every time I've seen a 0-second goal tonight, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it is weird that it has happened twice.
Yeah, you usually only get but one of those every couple of weeks or so. I
Yeah.
mean, it's hard to get that, but glad to see it for the Coyotes and to extend that series. We all love a good 5-game series, and the next one is for the whole thing. And the Coyotes did not have a whole lot of shots there. 7 shots, 4 shots, 4 goals and 7 shots. That's pretty efficient.
No, it is. It is, and that's sometimes all you need. I mean, that there's really, you have 2 strategies. You can just keep throwing things at the wall and hope something goes in, or you can be a bit more picky with the shots that you do want to take, and you really only try to take those high percentage shots. You don't just throw things at the net. You keep possession of the balls. That Bazink's going to get a better 50 there, and it will find its way into the back of the net.
Yeah, just pinched that one off Slane. Just an unfortunate shot, but excellent maneuvering by Bazinks to pinch that one off the opposing player. Using them to score is a very bold strategy. And in this case, it actually managed to work. That one's going to bounce off of Kenny and go back towards the Coyotes. Slane's going to try to make a touch. Thankfully, Kenny able to be back, but there's going to be another shot, and Penguins are just coming out throwing haymakers. 2 in 29 seconds, and the Coyotes look a little dead on their feet right now.
Yeah, a little. That was a good attempt from Kenny to try to get back to it, though. Didn't control that first rebound as much as he would have liked, but not much you can do when Bowsy's putting a shot with pace on you from that close. You really do just have to get your car in front of it. As this one is dropped underneath, looking for the bump. Slane is there, the high-low, and that's a great bump. But Slane with a fantastic play to keep that ball out of danger and just neutralizing the fantastic bump that was put onto Kenny. As this one high up in the corner, and Bowsy getting to this one first. Slane retreating, Kenny retreating, and Slane will stand up to this ball at the midfield, and they'll send it the other way. They have an opportunity, just need to bring it into the middle, and they get it around Bowsy and go to the back post with it. It looked a little funky from Slane. I don't know if that's exactly what he wanted, but it's what he got, and what he got was a goal.
Yeah, it looked like a little fake there. Popped up, didn't boost or anything. Kind of shifted the car like he was going to do something and landed, and then got the boost, then got the touch. And it worked out really well. I'm noticing something here too I want to comment on is the second man play has definitely been the deciding factor here, I would say.
Yeah.
Especially for the blowouts on the Penguins side. They've been able to just make everything get back and everything move. And they'll bounce whatever they feel they do, as Bazinks is going to score another one, hat trick here, and that one's the third of the game for them and third of the game for the Penguins overall. Bazinks just kind of taken over, but like I was saying, the second man play has been the biggest thing. Penguins able to get a second person up to touch it, and the Coyotes haven't quite been able to. I mean, granted, they're still in this series and they're all together, but it's just been little things, and that's how the Penguins have had, the blowout victories that the Coyotes just haven't had. Everything the Coyotes have won has been close. That one on, and Bazinks is going to be able to make the save, but Slane's here with the pressure. Can Slane pop up another one? And just barely puts that one over on the crossbar. Excellent opportunity. Nothing to show for it. Kenny's going to get a touch and a flip. Kenny gets punished for it with the demo. Slane gonna play this off the wall, maybe going for the double touch, not able to get it. Little 50 ball there that everybody kind of misses. Bowsy's gonna try to pinch that one on, and man, this could go either way. Everybody's being very aggressive, just good defensive play everywhere.
It is. This ball is up. That's down and out off of the crossbar. Slane just needs to beat this the other way. That one's just a little wide. If Kenny plays it right, he has it, but he doesn't. He has it off the post. He's so close. That's two opportunities now for the Coyotes that they should have converted, and Bazink's up for that one, beating Kenny. As Slane going to pop this one up in the middle, is going to wait, and actually is going to back off Bowsy, sending it high and not finding the touch. Is Slane does get this one on the backboard. The backboard defense looking pretty solid. As Bowsy going to send this one on. Slane has it off to the corner, does get that big boost that he needs, finds this demo, but this ball finds its way out to mid. As Bazinks, not the greatest touch, going to give this one away, and this one could just be open as Bowsy was getting boosted, and Kenny's going to put it in.
Yeah, the Coyotes got lucky there. Some of the backboard touches, some of the backboard plays are just floating center, with everybody kind of out on the corners or on the backboard, and that's not where you want that ball to go. Thankfully, Penguins haven't been able to convert on that. But the Coyotes are storming back, like we said. They're having opportunities and not able to capitalize yet. But let's see what they can do here. Slane's going to carry that one around, take the corner boost. Kenny's there. That ball's going to float mid. Bowsy's over there to make a touch on it. That one's going to get pinched across, but it's a little wide. Slane going to try to play this one off the wall in the corner against both of the defenders there. That one's going to float.
Uh-oh.
Coyotes are going to have to do something, and they can't. Where did they go? They were both rotating back, and nobody got back.
I think Kenny pushed up a little too far. As you see him there in the replay, he had the half flip back, and the half flip didn't look the cleanest. And even then, by the time you're half flipping and balls over your head like that, If you're not the first one to touch it, it's probably in an open net, and that seemed to be the case as Bowsy won that race to that ball and increased that lead back to 2. Still quite a bit of time. It looks like this one could fall in, and it does, and they get one back. So with 1:03 left, they just need one. As looks like that was Bazinks. Not quite sure what his plan there was. Looks like he missed on that bounce, and I don't know if he was trying to go for corner, thinking that Bowsy was there or what. But either way, play results in a goal for the Coyotes, and we're keeping this one close in Game 5.
Yeah, they're not really giving an inch. They've had a couple onesie-twosie little miscues and not able to capitalize on certain things. That one's a banger.
No.
Kenny able to make a very, very edge of the nose save. Everybody's gonna miss this one, and Bowsy's gonna get that one. Even though it came off of the nose of Kenny, it looked like oof. They were playing so well, and everybody just kind of floats up. That's not the one that you want to let in for sure.
Yeah, it looks like I think that all really started with Kenny jumped, and I think Kenny wasn't anticipating that ball going off of the ceiling, and it did. So he tried to get back down to it, but by the point that happened, he was already well over the ball, could not boost down back to it, and it looked like Slane didn't have the read either. Looked just as bamboozled as this one. Both of them double committing, still down by 2, 15 seconds. Bowsy just being very patient with it, looking to take the 50. That one might find its way far side. Does not have eyes for that back of the net on that back post, but needing one now. The Coyotes are, as they sent that one just a little too far outside, and the Penguins take this one. It has been a long series. It has been a weird series. We saw a server die. We saw a 0-second goal with an overtime win. But the Penguins fighting it out in 5, taking this game 5-3 and this series 3-2 to move them to 2-0.
Yeah, oh, you could almost just the story of the series for the Coyotes, missed opportunities.
Yeah, I'd
Missed
have to say
opportunities.
so too.
Yeah, they had lots of opportunities to put them away and lots of goals, and it was just a bunch of simple miscommunications that seemed to do them in. I mean, we saw it a couple of times there. They were close enough to make saves or make shots and just didn't get it done. Some of the times, I mean that double touch by Kenny that was on an open net and just shanked it.
Yeah.
That could have helped them out immensely, and unfortunately, they weren't able to get anything out of it.
Yeah, I think that there were a lot of chances through all of the games in this series where the Coyotes had the ball in front of the net. They hit the post. The shot goes just wide. It's saved on the goal line. Just game of inches kinds of moments for them, and it does lead to them faltering. But the Penguins doing a fantastic job at fighting through this one. It was certainly it is a weird series when you do have to stop halfway through because your server dies, and I mean it's happened to both teams, but it is good to see the resilience there and the bounce back, and the Coyotes really fighting for absolutely everything there, and there's nothing to hang their heads about. But that is our last game of the evening. We will not be doing an interview for this series. We are running a bit past time. So, Conway, do you have anything else you'd like to say before I sign us off for the night?
Thank you everyone for sticking around with us. A little bit of weirdness happening in the match, but if you were able to come back and hang out with us, you did not miss, or you were able to catch an excellent series. And anybody that didn't get to catch it is going to be probably a little disappointed. So thanks for sticking it out. We appreciate you.
Yeah, FDL After Dark always delivers. But that was the Penguins taking down the Coyotes 3-2 in our 10 o'clock game in the Star League. We will be back tomorrow night, Saturday at 8 p.m. We will be starting off in the Elite League. The Dragons will be playing the Penguins. So we will see you then. And for now, I'm Mia. I've been joined by Conway, and we're going to sign off for the night. Have a good evening, everybody.
All I wanna do is to put my arms around you and watch these moments fall back into place. All I wanna do is to make you stop and love me. How can I be blue when you catch me in these feelings like okay. I love you, I do need you, I do love you, I do need you, I love you, I do need you, oh, I love you, I do need you, oh, I love you, I do need you, I do love you, I do need you, I love you, I do need you, oh, I love you, I do need you. All I wanna do is to put my arms around you and watch these moments fall back into place. All I wanna do is to make you stop and love me. How can I be blue when you catch me in these feelings like okay. I love you, I do, I need you, I do, I love you, I do, I need you, I love you, I do, I need you, oh, I love you, I do, need you, oh, I love you, I do, need you, I do, I love you, I do, need you, I love you, I do, need you, oh, I love you, I do, need you.